Ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, it's showtime!
Welcome to Big Faces Worldwide, where we talking nothing but this boxing, man. Hey, listen, man, first off, I want to welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new here, I want you to be here. So think about hitting that subscribe button as we stay knee deep into this boxing conversation, man. What a fight, man. Sergey Kovalev defeats Anthony Yarde by TKO in the 11th round in what I think was a very, very action-packed, very good fight, man. Anthony Yarde, he definitely showed us a lot tonight, man. He showed that, he's tough. He shows that, he can hang with the elite guys, man. But in the end, I think it all came down to conditioning and a little bit of inexperience, man. Yarde shot his load. He shot his load at the end of that 8th round where he almost had Kovalev out of there, man. He was two punches away from putting Kovalev away, man. But the bell rang, and Kovalev, in between that 8th and 9th round, the trainer, Buddy McGirt, he gave Kovalev some very good instructions. He told Sergey Kovalev to go down to the body. 9th round comes, Anthony Yarde comes out, try to be aggressive. Kovalev started jabbing to Anthony Yarde's body, and you could see that it had a great effect on Anthony Yarde. He started pounding on his chest, pounding on his heart, telling him to come on, but really, actually, he was telling Kovalev that, yeah, you're affecting me to the body, man. But I got to give hats off to the young kid, man. He definitely came to fight. He showed a lot of heart, man. It was a very good matchup, man. A very good matchup, man. But the inexperience of Yarde, man, and the experience of Kovalev in championship fights was the it factor in this fight, man. The 7th round, Yarde came out. He started going to the body. You know what I'm saying? Finally the light bulb went off. Go to the body, and you could see the fight started to change. You know what I mean? Kovalev's whole demeanor changed. He was hurting him to the body bad. You know what I'm saying? He continued that in the 8th round, and and as a effect, like I said a couple minutes ago, he almost stopped Crusher Kovalev. But almost does not matter, man, because he couldn't get it done, man. And I just think Kovalev came out and had a beautiful 9th round, stabbing to that body, beautiful combinations. Kovalev, for the first time that I've seen him, gain his second win, where previously we have seen Kovalev, fade in fights, especially on the second half of the fight. Kovalev actually was able to pick it up, man. He had a lot to fight for. He was in his hometown. He had his parents in the crowd. He had all his friends, the kids that he grew up with, his school teachers, everybody he ever knew was in the crowd. So he had a lot on the line, man, and he was not willing to lose. Kovalev wanted it more, and he was willing to walk through the fire to get it, man. Hats off to Kovalev, man, at age 36, to be able to go in there with a young guy, 28-year-old guy, and be able to catch a second win that Anthony Yarde, seemed to escape him. There was no second gear. There was no second win for Anthony Yarde, but Sergey Kovalev was able to catch a second win, man, and start throwing a whole lot of punches. And, he stopped him. He dropped him with a jab. He dropped him with the jab, the same jab that dropped Andre Ward. You know what I'm saying? Sergey Kovalev, he fought a very gutsy fight, man. It was a real good fight. I was very entertained, man. This is not the end for, Anthony Yarde by any means, man. I just hope that he learns from this fight, man, and, changes some things in his camp. His trainer, Tunde Ajaya, he talked a whole lot leading up to this fight, man, which turned a lot of people off, toward Anthony Yarde, man. He talked a whole lot like he was the one in there fighting, You understand what I'm saying? But in between rounds, he did not have no instructions for him. I did not hear, all the talking that he had leading up to the fight. I did not hear the talking in between rounds to encourage his fighter to win this fight. I heard him say something to the fact that he's tired. No, where's the instructions? What are you going to tell him to make the adjustments to? What does he need to do to go out there and neutralize Sergey Kovalev? Tunde Ajayi did not do that. He did not do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference between a veteran trainer and an inexperienced trainer who, basically just thought he was just going to talk his way to a championship, and that did not happen. But like I said, much respect to Anthony Yarde, even more respect for Sergey Kovalev, being able to, at 36, being able to do what he did, come back and have the second win, man, and finish the fight, after almost being stopped in the 8th round, to listen to Buddy McGirt and be able to go out there and to effectively, implement the game plan that, getting Buddy McGirt set forth, man. But other than that, it was a great fight. Sergey Kovalev stops Anthony Yarde via 11th round TKO. And that's all she wrote, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in to Big Faces Worldwide. You can catch me on Instagram. You can catch me on Twitter, at Big Faces Worldwide, all one word. But in the meantime and in between time, stay blessed and keep on supporting this sport that we love called boxing. Peace. I'll holla back.